Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Phases the Next Level. Phases Life Vibes. I'm on two different platforms here, so I'll be looking at both places. But anyway, I want to welcome you guys, as always, to Phases Life Vibes, Phases the Next Level. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for always supporting me, especially my day ones. Thank you so much for believing in me. No matter what story I'm covering, you're here. And so Phases is has been rebranded, and we're doing things totally different. We're moving on, and we're minding the business that pays us. So you'll just see a whole new different vibe coming from Phases the Next Level, Phases Life Vibes. So welcome. And if it's something that you guys are not interested at that moment, I get it. If you're interested and you stick around, I get it. I'm excited. Thank you. I want to thank God for everything that He has given us and He has done for me and mine. We are blessed. At this point, no one has been infected with the coronavirus. And so that's just a blessing, because unfortunately there have been so many people, so many lives lost all over the world. And, it's things like this that we don't have control over, that we just have to pray to God and have big faith, right? Have that big faith. And that leads me in as a segue and open door for me to just slide on into what I'm here for tonight. So I am here to talk about businesses, opening businesses, dreaming of opening a business, building business from the ground up, and where is the support? Where's the support? And that's a big deal. Support. It's always important to have someone to champion for you. I know that, of course, God is always with us, but people in our lives that we feel should champion for us, who should support us. And I'm talking about, when I talk about supporting us, I'm talking about, y'all, people that will say, that ain't right, or that don't seem right, or that's just not you. How about trying it this way? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but maybe you try like that. People that you trust, right? And sometimes some of those people that you think that should support you really don't support you. And so I just want to talk through this a little bit, because I had to learn this. So anything that I say on my platform is to try to help someone else that's going through the same thing. But people that know me know that Phases the Next Level is my baby. And so I'm trying to rebrand and do things a little bit different. You guys heard from me the past year, like covering a certain or particular story. And now it's just time to move on and broaden what I'm doing. And that may mean that I lose some people. That may mean that I gain new people. Either way, it's time for me to move to the next level. And a lot of times I felt that I feel like I don't have the support from people that I think that should be supporting me. And I'm not talking about my family, because my family always support me. But you have friends, or you have people say, oh, I'm proud of you, congratulations. Now, I do have those people, but it's other people I'm like, really? But this is the deal. I can't get mad at those people that don't support me. My dreams are my dreams. My aspiration, my career goal, my business was my dream, and it wasn't somebody else's dream. So I can't get upset or mad at somebody that doesn't want to follow Phases the Next Level, or don't want to support my brand new magazine, Black Is, that's coming out real soon. I can't get mad at those people, but it took me some time, and it took conversations. You guys, if I'm looking back and forth, I'm on two different platforms again, I'll say that. But anyway, I had to have conversations with people, and they were hard conversations, because people that support me, that I trust, was like, How in the world can you get mad at somebody that doesn't support you? Shame on you, because your dream is not their dream. What's written for you, what is for you is for you, and what is for them is for them. And you are being selfish by being upset with someone that doesn't support you. It doesn't mean be mad at them. It just means that they have a whole different agenda. And whatever you got going on just don't interest them at the time. And that's okay. That's what's wrong with us today. If we have a certain opinion about something, or if we want to go this direction but you choose to go that direction, we get mad. And we have to stop doing that. We have to know that we're our own individuals, and however I want to grow phases the next level, however I want to implement the new magazine that's coming out, and the swag that I'll have on my website for sale, and all the logos, anything that I want to do. I'm just throwing some stuff out there, but anything that I want to do, they're my dreams, my ideas, this is my project. And what is important is not who all supports me. What's important is that I support me, that what I'm doing makes me happy, and that I don't have any regrets at the end of the day for doing it. And that if I fail in doing it, it was my choice. It wasn't somebody else's choice. And so what I'm going to do from that failure is I'm going to learn from it. What did I do wrong, or what didn't I quite get? And then pick myself up, dust myself off, and move on. And so I challenge you guys, anybody in business knows that it's hard to start a business. It's hard to grow a business, especially when there's a whole bunch of what you're doing already. It's hard to be set apart from everybody that's doing what you're doing. So you got to really, and I said this yesterday, be really creative in what you do, and make yourself and you be and create a uniqueness about yourself, right? That's how, and separate yourself apart from the competition. But I feel like the business that I'm in, which is I am a YouTuber, I am a public speaker, I'm creating a magazine, we're writing books now, and I feel like in every area there are a billion people doing it. Especially YouTube. There are a billion people that are on YouTube making videos. But you have to figure out, and you got to find out from failures. You got to find out from trying what works, right? And what doesn't work. It's not easy. So you can't give up. But you can't allow who does not support you come in between your successes. Because how I look at getting to your goals, or getting to where you're trying to go, is it's baby steps. And at any moment, something can come and throw a monkey wrench in it, and it can make you fall apart, and you'll be ready to quit doing what you're doing. And one entity of that is people supporting you. Now, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of other reasons that people don't support you. Not just because they're not doing what you're doing. They're not on the same page that you're on. There are also people that are doing what you're doing, or that are thinking of doing what you're doing, or wanting to do what you're doing, don't know how to get there, and are very jealous of you for doing it. Or, that's another reason. But you can't allow that, again, to be you cannot let that be an obstacle in the road to keep you from going where you're going. Let me tell you a little story. I have been in the communities from which I live, a huge part in trying to make the community better. I have played a huge part in empowerment. I have played a huge part in telling my story in order to help other people, because my story is not really a pretty story from my past. And so I just got bold and started telling my story, and people started clinging to that because they've always wanted to tell their story, didn't know how to do it. So then by me doing that and being in that community, right, people were pulling on me left and right. Hey, would you like to do this? Can you help us do this? Can you do that? And so I have been doing those things. I believe that everything that you do it with 100% focus and commitment, and to do the very best that you can do in all that you do. And I think people see that. No, I don't think it. I know that people see that. And to know that you're an accountable person. And so when that started happening, there was a particular person that just hated me. And like, I don't really have a lot of enemies. So that just kind of threw me off. And I never knew why. And then I had a conversation. And it was with somebody that really supported me, that really cared about my well-being, and said, listen, you haven't done anything to anybody. You do what you say you're going to do. Phases the next level, looks really good. Even though we don't agree with every story that you cover, it doesn't matter. We don't agree with some of the people you support, some of the things you support, but then on the other hand, we agree with all this other good stuff that you do. So the good outweighs the bad. And what happens is people get jealous. And that's what happened. And so then I got so, I don't know, I got so stressed about it. I got sick about it. I kept dwelling on it. Why? Because I don't treat people like that, and I don't do this. And they said, you better let that go, because that's going to hinder you. And see, when they say, be careful about your company you keep, be careful about what you're putting in your brain, be careful about what you read, be careful about what you look at too much, because too much of anything is not good for you. And said, be careful about dwelling and wallowing in that stuff when you know good and well that you are a good person and you want to share good with others and try to help others get there too. So until I accepted that and understood that this person is not going to support me, not because what I'm doing is not good, because it's very good and it's very helpful to people's well-being in their lives, right? So it wasn't because it wasn't good, but this person is just not going to support you. That doesn't mean go talk bad about that person. That doesn't mean not to like that person. That doesn't mean to wish bad things on that person. That means just to pray for that person and continue to push forward. And I eventually got over it, and I never thought about it again until just now when I was giving you guys the example. So you really have to just be mindful that, keep in the forefront that if you're trying to build a business, if it's not even trying to build a business, but it's something that you want to do, say you want to go on this huge trip, right? And you've been saving and saving and saving for this trip. Somebody else wasn't able to save for the trip, and now they're going to get left behind. That's a stupid trip anyway. Shouldn't, those kind of things. Do not let other people hinder you. If they don't support you, it's okay. Move on. That's not a huge obstacle in the road. It's an obstacle, and it can be a huge obstacle if you allow it to be. But if you can move on and just know that people are going to be people, you can't change anybody but yourself. You just better concentrate on supporting yourself, believing in yourself, believing in your project, whatever that looks like, and make it happen, right? Everything that we touch, everything that we do is not going to be a huge success every time. We will fail, but failure is good. I know that if you know me, you've heard me say, it's okay to fail. Matter of fact, you hope that you fail, because it's in that moment, it's in those failures that you learn. And I've learned a lot in the past year. And so that's why we're rebranding Phases the next level, and Phases Life Vibes. We're rebranding, and we're getting back to who we are. And we're getting back to pushing out good and positive vibes into the atmosphere. And when we stop being able to push out good vibes in the atmosphere, when we stop being able to share a smile with somebody, when we stop being able to tell people things, give good advice to people that is good for their own benefit, then that's where we're failing. When we can't feel good about what we do within ourselves, within our business, within our walk with God, whatever that is, then we're failing. So we got to step back, take a look at the big picture, and try it again. The only thing that I say about failure that I stand on, when you fall, you don't have to stay there. When you fall, look at every aspect of that failure, and weed out what not to do, what works and what doesn't work. You get rid of that stuff that don't work, and you take that stuff that works, and you do it, you have success to the 10th power, right? But again, don't cap yourself off when you get to that success. What's next? What's next? Where's my next big failure, so that I can learn, and so that I can share with people, and so that I can throw out good vibes in the atmosphere. Because what you put out there is what you'll get back. Whatever you put out in the atmosphere, I promise you it's going to come back tenfold. So you putting out good vibes, you're going to get good vibes. You putting out hate, you putting out malice, you putting out disrespect, you putting out just evil stuff, I promise you that's got to come back. It's not just for me. It's for everybody walking this earth. And everybody that's walking this earth has done something that we're just not proud of in our lives. But we can always bounce back. Whoever your higher power is, once you've gone to your higher power, mine is the Lord Jesus Christ for me. Once you've gone to your higher power and you've asked for forgiveness, you need to forgive yourself, and you need to learn, and you need to move on. So don't worry about who don't support you. You make sure you're supporting yourself. Okay? Don't worry about who's giving off bad vibes. You make sure you're getting away from that. You make sure you're getting away from bad vibes, because all you're focused on is putting out those good vibes. Putting out those good vibes in the atmosphere. I promise life will be so much better. It makes you so much more happier, and you can be such a benefit to other people. So I'm going to get out of here. I spent a lot of your time tonight. I didn't even mean to be this long, and I didn't want to ramble on, but I wanted to make the point that whatever you do in your life, you support it. Make sure you enjoy it. Make sure you have confidence in it, and let the rest, give it to God. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. As always, respect yourself, respect each other. I'll see you soon. You guys want to subscribe to Life Vibes? Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the bell, and you'll get all the notifications when I'm coming on. Let me tell you something about YouTube, everybody. I'm talking to all y'all on both platforms here. If you got, I would love to interact with you guys. For you guys that are new to YouTube, I want to interact with you guys because I love to hear from y'all. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search Life Phases, Life Vibes. Go to YouTube and now search Black Is Magazine, and that will be Phases the next level, but I changed it to Black Is now. When you search that, you can see my videos, my recent videos that I'm making now is what we're focused on. And you can comment. There's a place to comment. Hit comments. Subscribe and like it first, if you will. But hit comments and type stuff in. Let me hear from you. What are you thinking? Does this help you? Does it not help you? It's okay. What do you want to hear from me? What do you want to know from me? And I'll put it out there as long as it's about business and growing your business, and it's about the Lord and how good he is, and it's about good vibes. Let's talk about those things. So in the comments. Go ahead and let me know what you're thinking. Let's talk. I'm going to eventually go live with this. I'm just not ready yet. I want to be ready. So I will try to do a video every evening that I have time. I have a life. Still have a life. So I might have to skip a night or so, whatever, or make it really quick or do it on the way to work or whatever. But I will make sure that I'm giving these good vibes, putting these good vibes out. But I want to interact. So please leave your comments, you guys. Let me know what you want to hear. I'm going to be looking for that. So when you look at the video, even if you start looking at the video and it's like, maybe not this one, hit the like button, if you will, and put a comment. I stopped by. Maybe the next time, you'll have something I want to hear, whatever. So you guys, let's interact. Let's talk. Let's make this a trickle effect that we're putting good vibes out everywhere. Okay? Don't forget, Black Is Magazine is coming your way to a city near you real soon. Keep your eye out. If you want to buy an ad in that magazine, hit me up in my inbox if you want to purchase an ad. If you have something that you feel like is a really good story for a magazine and for my page, let me know. Let me know and we can probably work something out. So again, I'm out of here. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.